Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to ask you some questions about the job you're applying for.
Okay, sounds good.
I was curious to know why did you choose your college or university?
I chose George Mason because I knew from very early on that I wanted to be a sport management major, and I looked into the program at George Mason. I really liked their program. They have a very strong faculty base, and they have very strong connections, being so close to DC. DC has five major professional sports teams and just numerous opportunities. I mean, uncounted number of opportunities. So that's why I chose Mason.
And why did you choose your major?
I chose sports management because sports have been a huge part of my life for my entire life. I mean, as long as I can remember, whether watching sports as a fan, playing sports, or even coaching a little, sports have always been there, and it's always been something that has been very important to me. And I found out in high school that I wasn't going to play professionally, but I still wanted to work in the sport industry, and so it made sense for me to study sport management.
Okay, and growing up, how did you do in school?
I did very well in school. I was Dean's List all throughout college with a 3.46 GPA.
Awesome. And how would you define success?
I would define success for myself as achieving my goals that I set for myself. You know, getting all of my work in on time to the best of my ability, um, and satisfying my superiors through my work.
And how do you work under pressure?
I feel I work very well under pressure. Being in college, managing school, internship, I feel that I'm always able to work well under pressure. Because in college you can have one project that's a major paper, and then another teacher asks for another major paper due the same day, and then it keeps piling on, and now you're under pressure. And I feel that I get my best work done under pressure.
And describe your greatest success in college.
Again, like I'd say my greatest success was making Dean's List every year. Like I said, like through all the pressures of college, through classes, internships, just other extracurricular activities, and being able to manage all of that, I would say that coming out with Dean's List throughout my college career, I'd say that's my greatest success.
And are you able to work alone without direct supervision?
Yes, I work very well alone. I'm a pretty independent person. I find myself working alone on many projects, and I feel that I get pretty good work done by myself.
Do you prefer working as a member of a team, or would you rather work alone?
Honestly, I can do either. I see the benefits of both. With working as a team, you get multiple perspectives, multiple viewpoints, and you can divvy up the work, make it a little easier on everyone. And then working alone, you can do the project how you see fit. You don't really have to worry about your team members. So, I can work in both environments, and honestly, I like working in both environments.
How do you cope with stress away from the office?
The way I cope with stress is generally, one thing that's never failed for me is basketball. That's just something that I found to do as a stress relieving activity, or working out in any way. I feel that as long as you have something away from the office that you can use to relieve your stress, then that's the way to go.
And lastly, do you have a competitive nature?
Yes, I'm a competitive person by heart. I gained that through sports. I'm always trying to outdo myself, and I'm always trying to do better on everything. And so, no matter what I do, I'm always trying to do better.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Well, I would say I'm a very motivated person. I'm very self-motivated. I set goals for myself, and I want to achieve them. I'm also a very good leader. I've always been in a leadership position, no matter what I've done. Whether it was in sports, I played point guard for basketball. That's a leadership position. Whether it was in high school, I was a student leader. I was a prefect. I led the other students. Whether it was through my jobs that I've had, when I was a counselor at the YMCA, I was a senior counselor. I oversaw the other counselors and the volunteers. And I would say that with my motivation and my leadership skills, that's why I'm successful. And so I'd say I'm a very successful person as well.
Okay.
Say thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very very much.